We love getting your questions, so we want you to keep them coming via Facebook, Twitter, and on our webpage. Who knows, we might just answer your question here in the studio audience next. Today on an all-new Daily Helpline, please help me welcome our very special guest to the show, actress, Grammy Award-winning superstar, Brandy.
I'm mama though. I'm always mama. There ain't nobody else mama but me.
You are ready to lose your religion, literally.
Sacrificing your spot in the kingdom and everything.
Help us.
Please help.
So her dream has always been to be a pop star.
How at 2 can you even know what a pop star is?
The things that I had to go through growing up in the public eye wasn't sweet. Why wasn't you around 2 years ago in my life?
You should have called me, girl. You should have called me.
Where was you at 2 years ago?
Hello and welcome to the Daily Helpline. I'm Miles Edcox.
And I am Spirit, and we have got an exciting show for you today. Now, I cannot tell you how many times I have jammed to this incredible artist in my iPad, my iPod, my car, you name it, I am listening. Can you tell I'm excited?
Not at all.
Oh, no. Okay, I'm not going to waste any more time. Can you tell I'm excited? Please help me welcome our very special guest to the show, actress, Grammy Award-winning superstar, Brandy. Thank you. Hello. How are you?
Thank you so much.
So
I'm here.
So now you see why I was excited.
Hi,
I
guys.
love you. How are you?
I love you back. Thanks for having me.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Now you have had an amazing career. Amazing. Would you say it's amazing?
I would say that I'm very blessed.
Yeah.
Very, very blessed.
Now, this is the thing, though, that's so interesting to me about being a child star, because you grow up in front of the camera,
Yes.
all your highs, your lows, your loves, your disappointments. What has that road been like for you?
Oh my God, it's been very challenging
Yeah.
in some cases because you grow up naturally, but when you have to do it in front of everybody, you know, it's difficult because so many opinions are coming in and, you know, you're trying to live your life for yourself, but you feel like you're living it for your fans as well.
Yeah.
So it's definitely been difficult, but I have a great foundation and I've made it through. My friend calls me an anomaly, so pretty sane, which is good.
And that's one of the challenges. I'm glad you pointed that out right away with having success in the way that you had it so early.
Yeah.
It also comes with the downside, which
Absolutely.
is living wide open so that everybody can watch every move that you make. And I know you have had some challenges
Yes.
in life. So with your challenges, how have you turned them around to help people?
Well, I think just being an example and trying to be the best person that you can be. And my life has pretty much been an open book. So because I've been able to confront my fears and face my challenges head on and share with the people that have been following me and that have been praying for me and, you know, been on the journey with me, it just lets you know that you're here for a purpose, you're here for a reason. Yes, it feels good to be an example and to be able to share a lot of the things that I've been through with people that need help and need to feel like they're related to. You know what I mean?
How do you balance work? And I know you're a mom.
I am a mom.
So how do you balance work with being a single mom? That must be tough.
It's definitely tough, you know, because I don't want to miss anything in my daughter's life, but I have to provide for her, and I also have to set the example of you know, going after your dream and you know, work ethic and all of those things. So it's difficult, but I have a great foundation. My mom helps me with her. My god sister Portia helps me with her. You know, it takes a village, so I got the right people behind me. You know.
I love it.
But I'm mama though. I'm always mama. There ain't nobody else mama but me.
There it is.
Yeah.
I got you.
We're thrilled to have you here today. It's going to be a
Thank you.
lot
I'm
of fun.
happy to be here too. Am I too hyped? Because I feel like
Absolutely not.
Okay,
Bring
okay.
it. We need your energy.
Okay, girl, because I'm like, calm
Help
down
some
a little bit.
people.
Calm down. It's TV.
No.
Calm down.
Awesome.
One thing Brandy knows a thing or two about is relationships.
Yeah.
And our first guest could really use her input. Nadia and Nate have been together for 3 years. She is a Muslim and he comes from a strong Christian background. It's starting to cause issues in their relationship. Let's welcome Nate and Nadia.
Hey, I'm a hugger. Come on. It was so nice to meet you guys.
Nice to see you.
So nice to meet you. You guys have a seat for us.
Thank you.
So I can imagine that this has got to be tough. Two different worlds, right?
Yeah, definitely. You know, we want to be together forever. We love each other. We want to get married, but we're just afraid that the difference in religion might become a conflict, and I want to just resolve it before it becomes too late.
Right. Now, is it true that you're actually talking about converting?
Yes, to marry her, I actually have to. That's one of the things that I have to do, but it's just hard to go about that, being that I'm from a Christian background.
Now, when you say Christian background, how Christian is it?
I was raised in the church. My family actually owns a church. Yeah.
That's very Christian.
So
That's
it's very Christian.
Jesus.
Yes.
So, but in order to marry her, I want to be with this girl. I love her a lot, so I actually have to convert to be who I want to love, who I want to be with.
And you're willing to sacrifice that.
Yeah, I am.
With some hesitancy.
Yeah, I mean, just not hesitant, just worried about the backlash.
With some fear.
My family, really, them not accepting, because I don't want them to feel like I'm turning my back on my religion.
Okay. And what about your family? How do they feel?
My family, it's very hard because it's very hard to talk to them about it. The way my religion and culture is really set up is that I'm Middle Eastern, so you kind of, for a while they did arranged marriages. We're obviously in the 21st century now, it doesn't happen as much, but you know, they want you to marry within your religion. They want you to marry within your culture. My parents are Americanized, and they obviously realize I was born and raised here, so they're more open-minded.
Now, wait, because you're skirting around this. Isn't it true that they don't even know that you guys are together?
They don't.
No.
Tell the truth.
They've never
don't.
met him.
No, they don't know about that.
Has your family met?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay, how long have you guys been together?
for 3 years now.
So, and do you live together, live apart?
We live together now, yeah.
Oh, okay, wait, so back up.
Yeah.
Come on, please,
Yeah.
please.
Help us. Help us.
Please help.
Ask the question, Miles. Ask the question.
I mean, well, I just want to know how you're hiding it. I mean,
They live in the Bay Area, so they don't often come out here or anything like that. But we just kind of went around the truth always. It just never came up, and I'm just scared of them not being supportive. Honestly, I'm scared of them just judging right away, and I don't want that judgment because I do love this man. I do want to be with him. I want to go about it the right way.
How does it make you feel that she hasn't?
I feel like a secret. Like it affects me in some kind of way. Like I understand that it's a religion and she has to follow and obey them, but at the same time, she knows my family. They know her, and I feel like I'm just some kind of secret. Like her mom kind of knows that she has a friend, you know, a friend.
Yeah.
And that's all I am right now is that friend. And I want her mom to know that I'm more than that. Like it's gonna be weird when we announce, oh, we want to get married, and she doesn't even know she's dating.
Right.
So it just seems really weird, and I don't know. I don't want to be that secret.
What does it feel like to be a secret?
It hurts, like especially when she goes do things with her family, because she's always welcome at my house. My family welcomes her with open arms. So it hurts like when she goes to her little family functions and I'm not allowed to go. It makes me feel like I'm nobody to her.
So that clearly causes.
So, and
I'm
this
sure
has gotta be-
arguments.
This has got to be difficult because here you are ready to lose your religion, literally.
Sacrificing your spot in the kingdom and everything. According to Christianity, you know.
That's deep.
Right. You sacrificing your spot in the kingdom. You know what I'm gonna say it for you, Spirit. I got you. I got you.
So to be willing to go that far and to not even be able to come to the party.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, it's like there's this
Right.
inequity in the sacrifice, if you
Right.
will. Okay.
And for me, I understand and I do feel bad. I really do. I want him a part of my
Wait,
family.
I don't pick that up.
You
I
don't-
felt like you were just petting a puppy dog there.
Right. Right.
I'm serious. I felt like, oh, I understand.
Right.
I really don't. I don't really feel that way. I honestly do want him a part of it. I'm just afraid.
But
Well, if you can't make me believe it, you sure can't make him believe it.
Yeah. Look, he said, he's shaking his head. He said he don't believe it. Yeah, go ahead.
What are you afraid of?
I've just been always afraid of disappointing them, and I don't think that he would be a disappointment in any way. I love him, and I
Tell
think
him
that
that.
he would. I don't think he would be a disappointment. I think that they would love you. I'm just afraid of them judging.
And I understand that, like, I don't want your parents to like disown you or treat you some kind of way just because of me. Like, I want them to accept me. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm willing to do whatever it takes to
Okay.
make this work.
Thank you.
So let me say this. You are two grown people at this point, and you have to behave like grown-ups. You're not asking your parents for permission.
Yes.
You're asking for their support. And either he's like, tell her again. You want me to tell? So
This way.
you cannot control what they will do with the information. But if this is your husband, this is who your fidelity is to. This is who your honor is to. This is who you stand beside because you're not a child anymore. And as a parent, I will say this. If you don't govern yourselves as adults, they are not going to handle you as adults. Okay? They're not. They're not. And so this is the reality. You know, and I will say this. I would respect my children a lot more if they came to me and said, this is what it is, this is where I am, and this is what I need from you, as opposed to, I've been sneaking around for this long behind your back, but I want you to be okay with it.
And they
you
may
can't
not
make
come
that
around
okay.
at first.
That's right.
But they're going to come around because they love you.
That's right.
And I don't want to downplay this interfaith relational conflict. It's a real issue, and it's deep-rooted in culture. But guess what? It's 2014. The country's changing, our world is changing. We're all becoming one, and I get we're going to need our religious lanes to stay in order to live a life. You guys have landed together for a reason, and you need to show up and honor each other.
That's right. And religion, at the end of the day, you have to remember this. Your relationship with whatever you choose to call the Creator is yours. It's not for anybody else. It can't be about anybody else. So as Brandy said, you don't want to give up your spot in the kingdom. If that's what you think it is, then you don't want to give that up. And you don't want to do that for someone else. Your faith should be yours. It shouldn't be to prove or to honor or to be accepted by anybody else. So teach tolerance by exhibiting that, okay? You guys have been amazing. I wish you guys the absolute best. Call your parents. Stop playing
Say
games.
that. You need to
Come
call
on, tell
on
them.
your way off
right now.
stage.
Bring a girl down.
If you got your phone in your pocket, you need to dial that number.
I want to, let's get that commitment.
Okay.
We will make it happen.
Definitely.
I
We
will make it happen.
If you're willing, since you're willing to make those sacrifices for me, I have to make that sacrifice for you. So.
And I would
that's what
appreciate it.
You will make that.
I will.
You heard it. Right?
I did hear.
Okay, so we got witnesses, so I don't
hear.
want to
Yeah.
have to later on pull this tape up.
That's all right. You got the playback, and we're all here to support you, aren't we? We're here to support you. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate
Thank
you.
you very much.
Okay, you guys, I want you to stay tuned to the Daily Helpline. There's more when we come back. Right back after this. Coming up, $2,000. Punishing 3 to 4 times a week. You're thinking about calling the police on your own child. How does that feel for you?
It's kind of scary.
We love getting your questions, so we want you to keep them coming via Facebook, Twitter, and on our webpage. Who knows, we might just answer your question here in the studio audience next.